Hi everyone. Bit of a slight detour from the scheduled videos I've got in the works, and I'll get around to why this amalgamation of videos is now a single video, but I need to first get something off my chest. 4 years ago, I began work on a small little video. Not a biggie in any real regard, apart from the fact that it is my biggest video now somehow. How? How the fuck has this happened? Now, don't mistake my feelings for what they aren't. Finally, this video has received the attention and viewership that it deserved, and I'm plenty of joy. But that was 4 fucking years ago. When the hell did there start being a Future Diary craze 15 years after this anime first aired? And why this of all animes? I simply just don't understand how that's plausible. And Elizabeth, thank you for the support you've left me on Future Diary and Unbiased Perspective. But I am never touching that anime ever again for as long as I fucking live. Hey.
Oh, come on. Is that any way to kick off a reunion? 9th. Be careful.
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
I gotta hand it to Shit.
I don't care how nice they are.
I don't care who the IRS sends.
I'll never trust another adult as long as I live.
Knock it off. I called a damn truce, didn't I?
Every single person who watches your videos are fucking stupid.
You don't have to worry about it.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
If you've not been in the know, I've been keeping a little log of the work I've been doing channel-wise since the release of the Auron video in the community tab. And in the last few months, I've been dropping some small teasers for upcoming videos I've been working on. And I'm finally proud to announce that none of them are coming out. Now, before you understandably put me to death, I must confess that this was not of my own choosing, but rather the choice of my dinky-ass old computer, which has spearheaded videos for my old and... Oh, oops, that's my bad. I got the wrong video. I think this is it. For the better part of 7 years. And to say that it hasn't been there during some of the biggest moments of my channel's history would be an understatement. Until it up and fucking died on me.
Oh, hold on, my bad. My bad, I was wiping some shit off, pause.
Exiting narrator. El narrador se ha cerrado inesperadamente. Si esto no se esperaba, visita el sitio web oficial de Microsoft.
The combination of various factors, including the fact that I had very wisely chosen to, over the span of half a decade, backload work and other menial tasks onto a slowly aging hard drive and SSD, meant that it finally kicked the bucket on the 23rd of May and hardlocked itself, frying the SSD and locking up my hard drive behind encryption garbage. Fear not though, I was able to acquiesce a temporary fix, but everything that I had worked on since August of last year is now permanently trapped in the twilight zone of that Toshiba hard drive, which I now use as a phone stand when I wake up and have my morning coffee. This obviously leaves us with one glaring issue. When's the next video gonna come out, Ed? You're the editor guy for a reason. When's the JoJo's video gonna drop? When's the Gurren Lagann video gonna drop? You should do a video on Spy X Family. Tough shit. I can't. Not until I can scrounge together the money to put together a whole new PC. But I'm not just gonna leave you here with nothing. I've managed to save a couple tidbits from the projects I've worked on even before the Auron video, but I will preface now that the Black Lagoon video has gone from being on pause to virtually dead. Same with the Geometry Dash video, as I not only have to retrieve the footage from both of those videos all over again, but certain aspects of the Geometry Dash video that were planned are now locked away in the hard drive I use as a coaster for my coffee. So despite my best wishes, I present to you a few videos that I had begun, but never got around to finishing properly. 5 whole years have come and gone. And yet the memory is still fresh as yesterday. Things were simpler back then. Things were more arbitrary. And you'd have to fight to keep yourself from being trampled. Then we moved, made landfall in a place far from any trouble, and we did unto them what they had done to us, all for the sake of control. But all good things must come to an end. People say the journey is what should matter to you, but why should we be in content when the world strips us of that which we hold dear? There is a special place in hell reserved solely for the worst this world has birthed. And if you've clicked onto this video, it's for those who continue to churn out isekai anime. For those of you who are uninitiated into this stuff, isekai generally is a theme within anime where the main character gets transported to another world.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel.
And while this may sound like a fairly nifty concept in theory, it has quite genuinely become one of the most oversaturated pieces of garbage still being made.
How the fuck?
But okay, you probably aren't going to disregard every last one now. That'd be dumb. There are several really good trendsetters within the genre, trendsetters that came out mostly before the oversaturation of isekai. So let's talk about one that came out during it.
Don't come to school.
What would you do if you got a second chance at life? Whether you're transported or you reincarnate into another world, you're still going to be the same person up there, same conscious as the one you left your past life with. Just avoid doing one thing, ending up like this guy. Horror, in one way or another, is meant to elicit some form of fear or disgust, and the genre will use any means it can to achieve this desired effect. Modern horror, on the other hand, has to compete against a desensitized audience that pretty much has seen everything there is to see about horror, So some bigwigs in Hollywood decided to come together one day, and after a lot of illegal substance abuse, they decided to mishmash the supernatural and horror genres together to make Final Destination. This video is not about Final Destination. January 2012. Let's imagine we're sitting at the couch in a Tokyo hotel room. Don't ask why we're there to begin with. And one of us decides to turn on the TV. Now, I know for a fact I would not suggest to watch anime at this moment in time, but if it came to it, we would have quite a hefty selection. Hunter x Hunter would have aired its 14th episode by now, Guilty Crown chilling at its 12th, and who the fuck do you think you are changing the channel to watch fucking Future Diary of all the shows on the couch? Come January 10th, and we sit before the TV as a new show begins airing, with this all-encompassing score taking us in as we are shown a collage of the things to come, and this accompanying dialogue between two people. And then another is, in my abject opinion, a great horror comedy. Now hear me out for just a second. The story as a whole is played out with great care. From the get-go, it's not hard to spot that there's something eating away at the students of Yomiyama North. They're not behaving in that annoying kawaii fashion that we've gotten used to over the years.